Hello there, welcome to Texas Style Cuisine. I'm Chef Johnny, and today we're cooking up breakfast. You can see I got the Blackstone out. We're gonna do my son's favorite breakfast meal. We're gonna do pork chops, eggs over easy with some diced potatoes and beans. So stick around and let me show you how to do it. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start my potatoes. I'm gonna take them a while to brown, so I'm gonna get them going. Got this side over here already preheated. Now I'm going to put some diced potatoes and onions down on here. Spread my oil out a little bit. And yes, I know this, before I show y'all this flat top, it needs to be re-seasoned. So all you haters out there that want to start hating on me for having re-seasoned my flat top, my Blackstone here, it's going to happen. Just, we were cooking breakfast this morning, and so didn't take time to do it, but I'm going to kind of flatten these out, let them get going. Don't mess with them a whole lot. That's one of the main things you don't want to do. People get in there, they get to turning them and moving them and flipping them and sit them down, get a crust on them, let them cook. Here in a minute, we'll probably throw a top on them and let them kind of cook, a little more heat over the top, or it's more like in an oven or something. If you wanted to on your diced potatoes, remember, you always can come in and par cook these. You know, cook them about halfway. Do that the night before, so in the morning when you get up, you got potatoes ready to go, and you've got them half, 3/4 way already cooked. Then you throw them on your flat top and finish them off. They'll be browning a little bit by now. Let's take them and see if we can flip some over. Oh yeah, you can see they're starting to brown up some on that back side. Get a good flip on all of these. Now they got those turned, I'm going to start my pork chops over here. They're a nice thin cut pork chop, bone in, center cut. They're a pretty chop. And all I'm going to do is just come in here and drop a little fajita seasoning on the top of them. Put it down on that hot griddle. These are thin, it won't take them too long to cook. Those are looking good. I'm just going to take some SPD, a little salt, pepper, garlic, drop on my potatoes over here. Get some seasoning on those. Oh yeah, these potatoes are browning nicely. I'll flip them again. Going with my beans next. I'm going to put them right here. A little oil for them. And these are just some Rosarita refried canned beans, nothing special we have going today. Come back and flip these potatoes one more time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them forward. They can flatten out some, but I'm going to put a lid on them. And it's just going to help them tender up some. Lid here. Let those cook covered for a little while. Now, back over here to my pork chops. Don't want to use that spatula, we'll use this one. You can see they're starting to bleed through on the top. That means they're about time to flip. Oh yeah, got a nice little crust on them. Beans turned over. Don't take long, all we have to do is heat these up. They're already cooked. All right, let's take these beans up. Let's check these potatoes again. Flip these potatoes over. Ooh, they got plenty brown there. Those are about ready to come off. Chops are about ready to come off. We're going to get our eggs done next. Check these chops real quick, cooking up. All right, gather up our potatoes. They are finished. Now it's time for our eggs. A little oil on the griddle. All right. 3 eggs over easy is what he likes. Don't want your griddle too hot when you're working on your eggs. I'll go ahead and put 3 up for me. Oop, cracked one of mine. See if we can put both them. That one's over, that one's over, that one's over. All right, these look done. Those 3 are off. Flip these, cut those 2 apart. There we go. Got everything off. Got some items sitting over here staying warm. Got the eggs, got the chops, got the potatoes, the beans. Gonna be a good meal. And I tell you what, whenever you lose your cup that catches the oil that's draining off your flat top, what do? Well, if you're a redneck, you take an enamel coffee cup and slide it under there. But be careful, don't mix up your coffee and your oil catcher. But yeah, I did that. Thanks for bearing with me through this. I know we need to re-season this, and that's probably the next video I'll do on it, is how to re-season a Blackstone griddle, because this one needs it desperately, but we're going to get that done. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me kind of show you how we plate this up, and we'll give you a look at that and give them pork chops a taste. Take our eggs. There's a nice chop right there. Another chop. Those are hot. Drop on some diced potatoes. There's our diced potatoes and some nice refried beans here. And for our eggs, need a little pepper on those eggs. A little bit of salt. I'm gonna add a little more salt to my potatoes. Well, there you have it. Breakfast on the Blackstone pork chops, eggs. Now, I'll tell you what, if you like Blackstone cooking, why don't you check out a couple of friends of mine. One is Leprechaun TV. Oh, Lucky over there. I tell you what, he does a great job. He's cooked up briskets and ribs on his. Does all kinds of stuff on the Blackstone, but does a wonderful job. The other one I enjoy watching on the Blackstone is my buddy Kent Vanderweerd over at Daddy Dutch Barbecue and Cooking. He does a lot of Blackstone also. So if y'all enjoy Blackstone, make sure you go find those 2 guys. They do a lot of other good stuff also. Kent is one heck of a competition barbecue cook. So you get over there and see him doing a lot of stuff. And you'll enjoy Leprechaun TV also. So go check those out. Right now, let's check out this breakfast. Eggs came out, looked pretty good. They're still nice and runny. That's the way I like them. So I always slice them up good. I like to drop a little potato in there with my egg. Get just a little bean. This is kind of a Mexican style anyways. We get these at a little Mexican restaurant. That's why I use the fajita seasoning on the chops. Good mixture there. Let's try one of these pork chops. Slice off a piece of it. It's nice and pretty. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it down in that yolk of that egg and get some of that on there. Now, Well, I tell you what, this breakfast is fantastic. Hope y'all enjoying it. Hope you like watching. And I tell you what, I'm gonna have a video up on how to re-season a Blackstone Griddle, because this one needs it desperately. But thanks for dropping in. Always appreciate it. Remember to share our videos. Remember to subscribe. Hit that like button, and we're gonna see y'all down the road on Texas style barbecue and cuisine.